Engineer Carlo Chiti first joined Alfa Romeo in 1952. He came out of the aviation industry. He left them in 1957 and went to work for Ferrari, where he was the engineer responsible for the V6 Dino Formula One car with which Mike Hawthorne won the Formula One World Championship. He also was the engineer responsible for Ferrari's first mid-engine car. That's the car that in 1961 Phil Hill won the World Championship with. He went to ATS for a little while, didn't work out, and then back to Alfa Romeo in 1963, working on TZ1s, TZ2s and GTAs. But what he really wanted to do was to design and build a prototype racing car that could go in for World Championship races, and hence the Typo 33 series of cars were born. They raced in 1967 and, well, they didn't do too badly, at least encouraged them to keep going. In 1968, they went to the Daytona 24-hour race and they came 5th, 6th and 7th, winning their class. It's a V8, 2-litre capacity, 4 camshafts, fuel injection by Lucas. There are the twin distributors. That is a welded titanium bulkhead on the back of it. It's got a 6-speed gearbox and inboard brakes, about 265 horsepower. This little item is a Monza oil cap, typical for Alfa Romeos from a 1932 car. The Typo 33-2 gave way to the Typo 33-3 with a 3-litre engine. Alfa Romeo were well aware in 1970 that if they hoped to keep up with Porsche 917s and Ferrari 512s, they'd need a whole different type of car with a big engine. Well, they couldn't afford to go into that kind of R&D, so Carlo Chiti, who was the boss of Auto Delta, which was the racing arm of Alfa Romeo, thought his Typo 33 2-litre cars with their V8 engines hadn't done so badly in the 2-litre category, so why not build a second Typo 33 with a 3-litre V8 engine that could compete, if not at Le Mans, at least in the kind of races that they really love to race in, like the Targa Florio. So they built the Typo 33-3, this car. Well, they took it to the Targa Florio in 1971 and it won. Who drove the car? Local Sicilian hero, Nino Baccarella. Rumour has it that Chiti may have bought himself a Cosworth DFE Formula One engine to learn a little bit about V8 3-litre engines, but either way you look at it, it's a beautiful unit. 8 cylinders, 4 valves per cylinder, a good honest 420 horsepower on its fuel injection, all driving through an Alfa Romeo gearbox that looks suspiciously like a Hewland to me, but nonetheless, there's nothing like learning from the opposition. And come to think of it, those drive shafts look a bit like the Porsche 908 units we used to have, but what does that matter? Either way you look at it, this is a really nice little car. And the owner, of course, every opportunity he gets to go out and have a race in it, that's precisely what he does. Who can blame him? After 8 years of continuous development, the Alfa Romeo Typo 33 project finally came right in 1975. They started out, of course, with the 2-litre V8s, got on to the 3-litre V8s, had a monocoque chassis, and then for the TT12 gone back to a tubular space frame chassis. The Boxer 3-litre flat 12 engine developing some 500 and odd horsepower, 12-cylinder distributor, Lucas fuel injection. In 1975, they entered the World Sports Car Championship. They won it. This is one of those 1975 cars.
Pedro Rodriguez, they come into the pits, has done nothing over lap time at all.
Alfa Romeo won the World Sports Car Championship again in 1977 with their Typo 33 12 SC, returning to a monocoque type chassis. The last time the marque would dominate as a constructor on the international motorsport stage. But did they go out in style, remaining unbeaten in all 8 rounds of the 1977 World Sports Car Championship.